G on the bass, nigga.
That will put him in a safe position to let his combinations go. Beautiful right hand.
Unofficially scoring it for Smith.
Make the point to point. And one hit.
What up, fans? It's your boy J Rod with J Rod's Level Up Boxing TV. So yeah, man. We just got word from Porter. He addressed the situation with Derrick James, and you know what he said.
And I was like, how do I address this without making him feel disrespect or anything like that? And so I said, you know what? The best thing to do is to not talk about this and directly talk to Derrick James. And so this is just kind of what I figured out is that something that we all know. If some things, if it doesn't come straight from the horse's mouth, then you should not repeat what's been said. And whether it's something that's been repeated to Derrick James or something that he sees or has felt for himself, I personally have not talked to Derrick James.
And you know, this is why a lot of people was kind of going at what he said. A lot of Bud fans, because of course. Spence fans get in the mix. The rival between Bud fans and Spence fans. But, Spence fan, ever since, Bud had beat Porter, which is the same person that Errol Spence fought, but Bud stopped him. Anyways, people been trying to take away that credit from Bud and saying that, Porter was old and yada, 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 or he was ready to retire, and his dad stopped it too early, and that's why they were mad at each other, or something like that. And then Derrick James had went out to try and confirm those allegations by saying that him and his dad ain't talked. Basically try to discredit Crawford. And so, the Spence fans had jumped on that wagon and was like, see, we told you so, blah, blah, blah. And, it was a whole lot of going back and forth and stuff. And then, just today, Shawn Porter cleared the air. And he touched the subject and, basically told him, unless it comes out of the horse's mouth, you really shouldn't open your mouth to say anything, respectfully. Because they still do talk. Him and his dad been talking since before and after the fight. That fight had no bearing on whether their relationship was going to be good or bad. Their relationship's been good the entire time. And, I'm pretty sure we all kind of knew that. It's just, the Spence fan and Bud fan beef. That's what's going on. And also want to touch on the last thing that Porter was talking about. Because he was also talking about, the different levels that Crawford's on. And that, when you prepare for Crawford, prepare for it like you prepare for him, because Crawford's at that elite level.
Yeah, I literally sat between you guys at Thanksgiving days, just mere days after that, and I've seen him outside of that since. Yeah. But I think that was it for me.
And then when he said the whole power struggle thing, that's kind of when I was like, whoa, like, what are you talking about? Yeah. Just to circle it back to the boxing world, I've learned this as a fighter. I'm sure my dad has learned this as a coach. Other managers, trainers, fighters will learn this as well. Not everything that's on paper is what it is in the boxing ring. And when you look at a guy and it says that guy's had 18 fights and he's only had 3 knockouts, when you get in the ring, you'll find out that guy's got a little bit more strength and power and will to win than those numbers would lead you to believe. What leads you? Would indicate. Saying all that to say, I do believe that Terrence Crawford has more power than other people might think that he has. He's definitely more hungry than a lot of people understand him to be. And I don't think that either one of those guys are going to think that this is going to be an easy night. But if Derrick James thinks that it's going to be an easy night based on what he sees on paper or what he's seen in boxing matches, get prepared for the best, as they usually do. I don't think that Derrick James prepares for any less, but don't assume that anything less is coming to you. If you think that that Terrence Crawford isn't as strong as me or isn't as fast or sharp or anything like that, prepare for Terrence Crawford like you prepared for Shawn Porter.
Yeah, listening to the clip, you could hear that, it sounds to me as if like Porter's prepared for both situations. He's prepared for the win if he wins. He's prepared to do what he's got to do next. And he's also prepared to retire. He's been in the game for a while. He's had plenty of chances at title shots and becoming a champion. He became champion. He's been a dog who's been through wars and battles. And he felt it was necessary for him to retire. I think he was prepared for that. Like, hey, look, this my last hurrah, man. If I don't get that belt from Crawford and I don't become champion, that's it for me. I done did it all. That's it. It's done. And it's okay to do that, but of course between the fanboyism going around between Spence fans and Bud fans, they change the narrative and they make it as if Porter retired because he was a shot fighter. He wasn't the same. Blah blah blah. Same old shit. But that's not the case. Even here in the clip too, he says, prepare for Bud like you prepare for me. Bud ain't no slouch. He's at that elite level. Me retiring, don't got nothing to do with it. I gave him my best. You know what I'm saying? That's what it sounds like to me when he's speaking on that. He's warning them. Don't take him lightly, which I don't think Spence gonna take him lightly. But he's letting them know, hey, me retiring ain't got nothing to do with it. I gave him my best, and when y'all go to fight him, prepare to fight an elite fighter because he's gonna give you his best. So yeah, that's what it is, man. I just wanted to touch base with that. Porter cleared the air. Let him know that what Derrick James said was wrong. He probably shouldn't have said nothing. And with Porter coming out with this, it kind of sticks Derrick James' foot in his mouth. But he did it respectfully, and I give him props for that. He didn't have to come on there and, why you got my name in your mouth? You know what I mean? He came on there respectfully and told him, hey, man, you probably shouldn't say nothing unless you hear it come from the horse's mouth. Me and my dad got a solid relationship. Anyways, man, let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like and subscribe. Holla at your boy. I'm out.
Peace out.